This is John Locke, and today I'm talking about a situation that I saw in an SEO forum, and it highlights the fact that you always need to understand the rules of the platform that you're on. And in this particular situation, there was a company, they sold air filters in an e-commerce store. And I guess at some point Google My Business or Google Maps set up a location for them. And if I remember correctly, what they said was they didn't set it up themselves, but they noticed it, so they started sending people there to give reviews. And they had collected over the years about 400 reviews. And then suddenly, one day, very recently, they noticed that their Google My Business listing had been taken down. And they couldn't understand why. They didn't know why, and so they contacted Google, which goes to the call center in India. And what they had told them was they wanted them to take a picture of their storefront, and they wanted them to upload that. But the problem was this e-commerce store with the air filters, they didn't have a storefront. They didn't have any commercial space that they could point at. They didn't have signage on a front door somewhere where they could point at it. And this is the reason why they were being taken down, is because there is no place on the map for them to be represented. And I think this is a thing that a lot of people don't understand about Google My Business. You can have a service area, you can have an address and have it hidden, but you can't have no address. And other things that they strongly dislike are having a PO box or a UPS style mailbox, because they want people to be at a certain address to give customer care during the day, during business hours. Google My Business is tightly integrated with Google Maps, has been for a few years. And these people, for whatever reason, I don't think that they understood that. I don't know that anybody was advising them about that. Bottom line is they ended up losing 400 Google reviews because Google is not for e-commerce stores without a storefront. If they had had a warehouse, if they had had some kind of building somewhere where they could point at, take a photo of it and say, like, look, this is a physical location. It's a nexus of operation that we have. We're not just operating it out of wherever they're operating it out of. I'm not really sure. That's the problem. You have to understand the rules of the platforms that you're on. These platforms are free. Google My Business, Facebook, Yelp, all these things are free. So you do have to understand the rules of the game. This is another reason why there's a few properties that you really should concentrate on more than the rest, which are your website, which you control, and your email list, which you always control. You can take that with you no matter where you're hosting your site. Those sorts of things you can always keep a hold of, and no matter if a social platform dies, if a review platform changes their rules, if a website where you've been getting leads from goes belly up, you still have those things, your website and your email list. Remember, just always be aware of the rules of these platforms, and take time out of your day, out of your week, to keep up with those things, and have someone in your staff, on your team, that understands digital marketing to where this doesn't happen to you. Again, this is a really sad story. This is not a feel-good story. It's a cautionary tale, and my heart goes out to these people that lost all their reviews. But there's probably nothing you can do except get some physical space and start over. This is John Locke from Lockedown Design and SEO. We help manufacturing and industrial firms get more RFQs. We're here publishing every single day. We'd love to see you subscribe. That's all I got for now. Peace.